Alrighty, Lumberjacks, welcome back to another single-player episode. This time around, we are going to continue clearing this road. I want to kind of keep this going a little bit, especially right up to that corner where it gets really ugly. Then anywhere we build a future road, I'm just going to walk with this guy because it's actually a pretty fun time, as we found in that last video we were doing there. So this might be a long, boring episode of me just chiseling away at the road here, so if you're privy to not watching people carve away on a road, I mean, by all means, watch the next one. But the plan is to hopefully clear as much of this as we possibly can in this episode. And then maybe at the end of it, if we have time, I'm going to bring another low bed of both the loader and the processor there, because I got to bring those over to start doing stuff. Probably gonna have to bring some form of a skidder. I'm hoping to work on a skidder this weekend, a new one to bring into the game that we can use on these maps for skidding. I don't know if that's gonna get in time or not for these videos, but I'd sure like to give it a shot and see what happens. This is so fun. I love just walking down the road shoveling stuff. It's, I don't know. Seems pretty simple, but I don't know. It's satisfying. It's fun to do. It's fun to watch it all pile up on the snowbanks and just kind of have a time. I'm kind of making it double wide, almost like two lengths of space per chunk of road, just because when I bring that low bed through, I noticed it was a little tight on some of those edges, so I just want to make sure we do it proper here. Oh, I actually filled it up on that one. Amazing. It's kind of like bunching, but that's what totally reminds me of, because you walk the machine so much. Eventually these things are going to run out of fuel. I have to fuel them up. Normally I don't play maps long enough to need to fuel them, because I always move on to the next one or buy new machines, but that's the joys of being a modder. It's the only downfall to doing single player episodes is that I'm also still a modder, so I change things up from time to time. I try to keep them pretty consistent. Like, I don't want to go complete different all the time, but if I find a fix for something, I mean, I gotta update it. I mean, you want to update it. And then trying to keep track of people playing multiplayer, and trying to keep track of people playing with me on my single player ones or anything like that that's coming up. I gotta be able to keep track of the mods. It's a lot of playing around for sure. Whoops, I messed that one up. Just gotta make sure you tilt that bucket enough. You don't tilt that bucket enough, she won't go. There we go. It's actually a beautiful morning in this game, like beautiful. I had to fiddle around earlier to get a nice thumbnail for it, because I thought, man, this is actually really pretty right now. This would be a beautiful spot to get a picture for the machine. There we go. I keep forgetting to tilt my bucket enough. I'm getting too ambitious with my swings here, and that pours all over the ground. I mean, for the most part, it's working out really good, though. It's a good way to clear the roads. I'm not even gonna use a I'm not even gonna use a snowplow. Don't need a grader. We are the grader and the snowplow all in one. Doesn't matter how many layers of snow we got, we can make this work, eh? There we go. Beauty. Right on. Oh, it's an interesting chunk of ground there. What's that all about? Look at that. What is that? Is that like a tire track or something? Weird. I wonder what the heck that's from. Like a weird tire track under the snow. It's crop circles, bro. The aliens. That's probably what that is. That's aliens for sure. There we go. That's what we need to do. Mod in crop circles in this game. It is farming simulator, right? Then again, somebody's probably already done that, because I just thought of it. So somebody's definitely already done it. There we go. Just gonna scoop out this road all nice. slow going, but it's pretty cool. And technically, I could probably put just like a giant scooper on the front of a truck or something and drive it, but this is, I don't know, I like the manual digging of this. I don't know, it's, like I said, it's very satisfying. I think if you guys are planning on clearing roads, at least cleanly like this, definitely use this guy, because this is working out, like, really well. And because it's not, like, stupid small, it's got a really good cut range on that grab, it makes it so at least it's fun. Like, if it was just... I realize it's not very realistic the way it sucks it up off the ground like that, but I mean, if it was realistic, we'd be able to plow it a lot better too, so... Might as well enjoy it. I mean, this is a game after all, right? If you want real life, you don't want to get too advanced. And pretty soon we're going to have to start getting upset about not getting paid or proper amount of sick days and vacation days. And you know what? Let's not get too realistic here. We get enough of that in reality. I've been recording over these past 3 days, and for some odd reason, I just cannot get this frog out of my throat. It's just... must be getting sick or have a cold or something. That's the best part about spring in the north. Everybody gets sick. I don't know what that's all about. Just all the terrible bugs in the genetic land are all waking up or something. At work, everybody's sick. Oh man, if a virus ever came along, like a really good virus ever came along, I think it would just wipe us all out. We wouldn't stand a chance. I always watch those movies where you see like the virus like comes from Africa or something like that, and it's some weird strain that nobody's ever heard of that's mutated with a strain of something everybody's heard of and wipes out the population. I don't see that being impossible. I mean, with how easy it is to just catch the common cold these days, I'm like, holy man, if something really nasty came through, I think we'd all be toast. So that's why I gotta make sure I get these mods out as quick as possible. Because if not, you never know. Tomorrow there could be a super virus that wipes us all out, and what's this all going to matter then, right? I've cleared a really good section of this road so far. It's actually moving way quicker than I thought it would, so that's nice. That's good. Yeah. Plus, like I said, piling all this on the sides of the roads is kind of cool. Not kind of cool, it's really cool. I never thought playing with snow would be so much fun. Like I said, it's kind of hum-ho-y right now just because we are just cleaning up road that we've already cut. But I think once we start moving into blocks where we actually cut in our new road ourselves with this thing, I think it'll be actually really cool. Then we can look back and see the path that we made through the deep snow. I think it'll be fun. I don't know what the max amount of layers of snow you can do on this map is. Probably quite a few. What are we doing for our time here? Oh, man. Catching up on us. We'll probably let this one run a little bit, just because this whole episode is literally just me plowing snow with this thing. And like I said, I realize it's slow, but I mean, if you look back, look at that road we built. Oh man, doesn't that look cool? That is so cool. It looks so good too. So yeah, it's worth it. I don't care what you guys say. It's definitely worth it. If you're bored, that's too bad. This is too cool. I can't stop now. I'm addicted to road building. And like I said, on our other map, we started doing that. That's the new Timber Trail map. We started doing road building on that one too, where we're kind of cutting into our own block. It's a little bit different, obviously, because you know we don't have snow on that one, but we can still kind of cut into the terrain and leave a path, which is pretty neat. So one thing I want to do when we get up to this corner is I want to cut this corner out, like a big wide corner, because I noticed when we were hauling on the last one, we keep getting it hung up, hanging up our low bed on these little corner berms here, so I want to make sure we get her all right here. There we go. I ordered some I ordered these hats, these FDR Logging hats. But while in transit, my post office informed myself and my wife that all of a sudden now we can't have 2 postal boxes for the same address, even though I've had that for the last 7 years that I've lived here. I've had the same postal box, and now all of a sudden they're like, oh, you can't have it. And I was like, well, that's kind of stupid, but okay. So I have to get everything forwarded to hers, but the problem is mine's already been shipped with that package of the hats, right? So I am really, really hoping that when it does arrive at the post office, I can just go pick it up. Because if not, I'm going to boot down the door and just go take it, because I'm really not too happy with them right now. But yeah, so hopefully that order gets to me and I don't have to like ship it back and then reship it. And, oh man, that'd be a nightmare. Plus I have some plans for those hats, so I'm hopefully gonna order some more like FDR Logging kind of merchandisey things. But man, I'll tell you, it is not cheap getting that stuff. It is very expensive. Like shirts and stuff, like talking like $500-600 orders for, you know, like 20-30 shirts. I've tried to look around to find cheaper ones, but man, there's not a lot of options out there. The price of custom shirts have gone up significantly over the times. Definitely gone up. Alright, so this is the corner here I want to really carve out, so I'm going to take our time on this one. Build a big cliff here. I'm going to kind of chip away at this side here too. Fill that in. So this is the part I really want to get. So we'll get up right up to the low bed there, and then I'll probably have to end the video because it's going to be cutting into our time a little bit longer than we want. Like I said, I don't mind if we go over a little bit, but definitely don't want it to be too crazy. It's nice having this nice bankment here to protect us so we don't go flying over the edge. Gotta love winter for that. Alright, so let's keep cutting this corner out. Put some on this side here. Where's our tracks here? There we go. Beauty. It's where we get like little autosaves or something happen. I get these little weird glitchy load things. I didn't think this game had autosave, but apparently it does. I know it did in multiplayer, I just didn't know it had it in single player. Is there actually an autosave option? Let's see. Autosave, auto wash. Here, we're gonna turn that to normal. You guys see autosave anywhere? Or maybe I went past it. I don't think they have autosave in single player. That could be crazy though. Name my save game. I do not see autosave. I'm gonna autosave myself right here. There we go. Okay, so let's finish off this corner just so it's done and out of the way. I'm gonna cut right here. Make a nice big spot. Might actually cut right into this too. Whoop. Perfect. Right on. Drop that over there. Put that up here. Yeah, it's gonna be a really nice little road that we build out here. Like I said, we kind of got to pull out here almost on this side. So I mean, worst comes to worst, if we need to park something here, we can too. Yeah, cool. I think we're pretty well caught up here. I think we'll thin the road kind of more that way. We won't get too crazy into that. We'll just start kind of cutting in right here when we come back on the next one. And then we'll pile it back out. We'll just kind of pinch it back together because I don't want it to be this wide all the way. Like I said, I just really wanted a nice big rounded out corner here. I left that a little high, but that's okay. More than enough of a corner to get a turn in there now without losing our stuff. And yeah, look at that road we built. Oh man, that's pretty. That turned out really good. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to end it on this one. When we come back in the next one, I'm probably going to keep road building. I'm probably going to haul that stuff out of there too, because the rest of our road's in pretty good shape back to the mill. So we'll see how it goes. Might be just another episode of you guys watching me build roads. Anyway, we'll catch you guys on the next one. If you liked the video, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.